Every Amur leopard is special because there are less than 70 left alive in the wild, so they're critically endangered. They're on the brink of extinction in the wild. So within the international breeding population, we have about 200 animals. So Kristen and Davidoff, our mum and dad, have done a fantastic job to produce another litter of cubs, which will contribute to that global population.
And there are 2 cubs, that's right.
There are 2 cubs. We've seen them on CCTV. We have not actually seen them in the flesh yet. They are starting to come out of their den, but mum always gives birth in a very secluded cubbing den, so we have CCTV installed so that we can at least monitor their progress. But from the footage that we can see, they're very, very active. They're suckling really well. They're growing very well already. They're only 5.5 weeks old now, and already we can see such a difference in their size, so I think they're doing great.
I understand that these little cubs, they may not know it yet, but they are going to be part of a much bigger project. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, they already are part of that, and you're right, they don't know it. But there is a feasibility study ongoing at the moment to check the possibility of actually being able to use some of the captive bred animals to actually reinforce the wild population. So it's possible in the future that these cubs at some point may well become part of a more special breeding population and go to a breeding centre in the Amur Peninsula in Russia, and then it's possible, if we keep everything crossed, that their cubs could possibly be reintroduced to the wild in the future.
What's making these Amur leopards on the brink of extinction then?
They're threatened by a number of things, mostly illegal hunting and poaching actually, but also things like as complex as disease transmission from feral dogs who also share the region that they live in. And these are things that most of us would never think as being much of a threat, but in fact it is a significant threat.